Greetings, geeks and girls. It is me, the Incredible Hulk, and I am here to do a review of the Avengers. I'm just kidding. Greetings, geeks and girls. It's me, James Weissel, broadcasting you back from my humble little nerd cave. And holy crap, did we have an epic movie for you today. I mean, like, it's the Avengers. What else can I say? I'm very happy that I get to do this review now, because it is just around the time that Avengers Endgame is coming out on Blu-ray, and I am so excited to get that on Blu-ray because I have all the other Avengers movies, and I'm so excited to add that to my collection. So let's get hyped for that. I even got a little something in preparation for it. So, yeah, I am very much excited for that movie, but now we have to go back all the way to the beginning, the movie that started this whole Avengers craze that makes people excited to see the movie in theaters. Holy mother of whale tits. How do I talk about this movie? It's impossible. Everybody's seen it. Like, it's physically impossible. Should I just talk about the plot? Well, just for the hell of it, here's the gist. It all starts off on the helicarrier where secret agent from Nickelodeon, secret agent from S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury, is told about his top secret project about the Tesseract. Which basically, it's hard to say how to describe the whole situation in comic book language, even as a nerd. So I'm just gonna give you the gist and say that if anyone has it, they can do some major damage. But Loki comes in. Yes, he did not die in Thor. He is here. That is something that we're all too familiar with hearing. He's back. But he comes back, and he basically wants this Tesseract because he wants to take over Midgard, Asgard, and all the 9 worlds. Typical stuff. So he captures and hypnotizes Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, played by Jimmy Reynolds, to help him with this situation. So it's up to Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson, to find a way to get this whole situation back under control, with the help of Earth's mightiest heroes, who I think you already know. Iron Man, Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, Thor, the God of Thunder, Black Widow, the sexy lady. I was going to say her name, Scarlett Johansson. And of course, Clint Barton. They have to get him back, yes. And the rest of the movie is really just interactions and jokes between the characters and epic fight scenes. And honestly, that's about all you need. That's all we need. That's all that happens, but frankly, that's about all you need, because that sums this movie up gorgeously. I enjoy every single fight scene in this movie. It's epic. The fight scenes are glorious. Every single scene is quotable as hell. And definitely enjoy all the interactions between the characters. Mainly between the two more well-known characters, Cap and Iron Man. Yes, I know. But anyway. So the biggest issue, honestly, the only issue I have with this movie, really, was that I didn't see it sooner. I honestly can't think of any flaws about this movie. I mean, if you want me to nitpick, I guess there are some things that I could say. Like, I am upset that Clint Barton is pretty much useless throughout, like, the beginning of the film, considering he's under mind control, and he wasn't able to break free of that. But we do get to see more of him in future films, so, you know, there's that. There's nothing in here. But the biggest attraction to this film, in my opinion, is Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. Mainly because him as Bruce Banner, every scene he's in, always, like, is tension. That scene where he's, like, talking about suicide, that's, like, that is, like, insane. You're just, like, you're just insane, like, you're crazy over it. I also Really enjoy the scenes interacting between Hulk and Thor, of course. Definitely great jokes between those two. Scarlet and Clint get a few lines, but not as many as I would like. But again, Avengers 2. Nick Fury has some pretty intimidating scenes. Not as many as he does in the future lines, specifically in Far From Home. You guys know what joke I'm talking about. You guys know which one I'm referring to. But yeah, I'd say that this film overall is a major step up, and it was the biggest game changer in the Marvel universe. Not just in the movies, but in every form. Because every movie theater now gets super hyped up whenever an Avengers movie or any Marvel movie comes out. Because now they know something big is coming out. Something epic. Because even then, back in the early years when the first Wave 1 started, with movies like Iron Man and Thor, those were just passing blockbusters. You know, they were okay. They were good, but they weren't amazing. Now, people look forward to these movies even more now, because after Avengers, every single time the movie Avengers is said in a trailer, everybody loses their shiznit. They are just going insane and they're screaming. They're like, oh my god, Avengers, nerd splooge. It's insane. And I honestly can't really deny the fact that I'm one of those people. Probably not that extreme, but still. Jokes. But I definitely still enjoy the Avengers movies. Duh, I'm doing reviews on them. And they're some of the best blockbusters at the time. There were a lot of kick-ass action movies that came out that year. And, you know, a lot of them were really good, a lot of them were really bad. And movies like the Lego Movie came out, like, around the similar time. That was a bigger game changer. And I'd say that might be the perfect representation of it. It was the Lego Movie for Marvel. It was the epic film that we needed to start a cinematic universe right. Now, the irony of it is, thanks to movies like this, now nerds have to thank the Marvel Universe for educating people in real life about the characters. Now, I've seen jocks. I'm talking like big, how you doing, stuff you in a locker jocks, going up to each other and asking each other, how did the big soul stone and all that. They're talking about the Infinity Gauntlet and how the Infinity Stones work. And I'm honestly impressed. I'm like, they are learning. I wish they would take the same time as we're learning class, but nevertheless, like, I'm impressed. I really am. And I'm amazed that basically Marvel solved that issue for me. And it was really movies like this that made me such a huge Marvel fan. I wouldn't be wearing this and have these and this, all of this. I wouldn't be into half as much of it as I am without this movie educating me on the characters. I had no idea who Thor was, who Captain America was. And not even more recent characters. I had no idea who Loki, who Raccoon, Captain Marvel, or any of these characters were before this movie came along and pretty much just blew my mind. And now I want to learn more and more about comic characters, not just Marvel, but comics in general. Because originally, when I was a kid, I liked Spider-Man, X-Men, Batman, and Venom. That was it. Now I am so into comics to the point of where I'm literally, my comic shelf is only rivaled by my DVD shelf. The only issue, I've actually read all the comics. But yeah, I would definitely have to say that I would give this movie... I'm running out of clever adjectives to just drive stars. I need something new. I am going to start myself a new epic sort of rating these films based around the Infinity Stones. Reality would be the lowest because reality sucks, and space would be the highest. Literally. And are you surprised by this? I'm giving this movie a Space Stone because, damn it, it is one of the, if not the best, Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. Yeah, Endgame was epic, but this started it all. And gosh darn it, am I proud of that. Hope you all enjoyed this review. I know I did. Make sure you if you are interested in anything like these movies or comic characters that were based on these movies, go check them out. They're definitely worth the search. And until next time, take it easy, geeks and girls.